Well done.
I'm sorry, Trisha.
All right.
I'm back. All right, let's try this out. Still a little cold.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it is.
from the
A lot funky on the nose too. I'm getting like dark, like rubber almost, like tires or something.
Yeah. Well, the fruit doesn't immediately jump out at you, but what it does, it's a little dark. It's like more blackberries.
Yeah, maybe a little bit like eucalyptus or something cool, darker and cooler.
Even like the inside of a garbage can.
Blackberries.
It's got some funky notes to it. Yeah. Awesome. Smells really intriguing.
Yeah, a lot of complexity. What was the price on this?
20.
Okay, again, wow, pretty reasonable value here. So
yeah, so this producer is a small producer, up and comer. Made some pretty good wines. All the wines that I've seen on Cellar Tracker, the scores are really reasonable. Everyone seems to like them. Like I said, I've had this, or Dan said, I've had this once before. Thought it was really good, and let's see how this bottle's doing. So,
real. Wow, I'm really digging that. This reminds me a lot of some of the 2005 fruit that I've liked.
Absolutely.
Where it's got like that tart, almost like a rhubarb component, mixed in with these really ripe, rich blackberries. So that comes down to some good acidity.
Much darker fruit, yeah.
Good fruit flavors.
Absolutely. But definitely a little of the funk, like that good Oregon funk that you get in a good Pinot Noir going on as well, intermixed with the fruit. Nice.
Yeah. The oak in this
rhubarb,
case,
rhubarb, definitely. Good call on that. Excellent.
And pretty well, the oak's pretty well integrated, which works well. There's a little feeling of a little bit of something disjointed there, which keeps you from going too crazy about it. But I'm still really enjoying the fruit. Towards the back, like right as it starts into the finish, kind of.
Is it like a little watery or something?
No, just like a little bit of bitterness, kind of. But boy, but even talking, I feel a little guilty talking about it
because I slammed the whole glass.
Well, maybe, and it's minor, and like even talking about it gives it more weight than it's really receiving on my palate. It's pretty light, just faintly there.
Right. It is body-wise, it is a little light, but I mean, not horribly so. It's good.
Yeah, boy, I really like some of the texture thing. There's like this smooth, silky component, not overwhelmingly silky, but it's got, especially at the price point, that's pretty nice.
Absolutely. I feel about the same as I did on this earlier, although this bottle is tasting a little differently to me, so it could be just that it's cold, I don't know, but 89 points, no question, and with a plus. I mean, this, if it integrates any further and becomes a little more, I mean, if it turns into anything a little larger than what it is, it's going to be fantastic. So
89 minus for me, a little less excited about it, but at the price, solid bottle of wine, good stuff. It's got some of that tart fruit, which I haven't had out of the 08s yet, so it's exciting to see that coming into play.
Yeah, awesome. Let me get that for you, Dan.
Okay.
Let's do a rinse here.
Thanks,
Oh,
Chad.
sorry about that.
Well.
So, our last bottle is the Sineann.
Yep.
Sineann 2008 Oregon Pinot Noir. It's $27. I've never had a single bottle of wine from this producer in my life. But you have, right?
Yep, I've had a few bottles from them before. Nothing that made a huge impression, but they're all really solid. I'm not super familiar with it, so I'm excited to try the 2008. Excited to try some Pinot.
Nicely done. One thing I like from this producer is they always do glass toppers for their bottles. I dig that. I like the glass toppers.
Easy to reuse.
Absolutely. I can have like 3 or 4 of them at home that I constantly plug bottles with. So,
and I like them aesthetically too. I like how they look. So.
I like that they're glass too. I mean, you can recycle glass, right? You can't recycle a rubber cork. Don't really dig that. So.
And if you're new to the Oregon Pinot scene, just kind of an FYI, this time of year is when a lot of people are doing new releases, doing parties. So if you're curious to explore some Oregon Pinot, this is the time of year to go check it out. Look up your favorite places online, find out when they're having events or tastings, and go say hi. Go try some new stuff.
Yep, absolutely. Excuse me.
Nice.
A little bit sweeter fruit,
totally,
right off the bat, like coming from the Ayres.
Yeah, and less crazy,
less
crazy stuff going on, but some nice dark fruit again.
Yep.
Like plums and dark cherries, I think.
I'm always scared to go plummy with Pinot because you pick up a lot of that in like Cabernets or Merlots, and so it's always strange when you pick it up. And I do pick that up a little bit. I mean, it's definitely more trending towards berries, but there are hints of like darker fruit in it. Yeah. It comes through a little bit.
It's pretty nice. Real straightforward. Not a whole lot of complexity. Nothing really jumping out at you, but just nice.
As far as
dark
clean,
fruit,
clean and just a great finish. Honestly, like it's like really big at the start, medium in the mid palate, and just tapers off nicely into the finish. I probably ran up past the edge of the camera on that one, but anyway, it's really nice. Balanced really well with the acidity, really light tannins, but perfect balancing. Very nice.
Yeah, I find myself getting excited about a little more intense acidity, and this is a little more on the even side, but like I said, it's really integrated, and it's steady throughout the whole experience. It's just not like a burst of it, or it just hits on the mid palate. It's consistent all the way across. The fruit's nice too. Yeah, totally enjoyable. Again, what was this? Was this $20 also?
This was 27.
20. Okay, so a little higher. Yeah. Still a pretty reasonable price for Oregon Pinot release. I think.
Good body. I mean, it's got a great intensity throughout the entire experience.
And nice to see the wines improve with the price points too, instead of vice versa.
I'm going to go 90 points.
Wow!
Because it's delicious. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's not complex at all. But as far as superb balance and a great finish, 90 points.
I'm going to go 89. There's nothing that really excites me about it, but it's well made, and the balance is impressive. I think this is a really good middle ground bottle. Like if you're drinking with some people, if you've got like some different flavors, that different flavors appeal to them, or if you're trying to introduce some people to Pinot Noir, this isn't too extreme. You know, this is a nice middle of the road, well made, well put together, solid bottle. So
Dan nailed it. Perfect. Yeah. So honestly, all of these are buys for me. In certain cases, right? I'm not going to purchase any of these to drink at home, but the Ayres I'll probably purchase a bottle or two, actually a couple bottles to sit on. And then this, if I'm going to a party, hell yeah, that's a good fruity Pinot Noir that anyone can understand, honestly. So that's how I feel about them.
Yeah, I can see myself drinking this because I really like some of that rhubarb flavor, some of that more fruit that jumps out at you.
You got to think about it. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's the only one that gets me excited. I don't see myself actually buying the other ones, but those that's mostly due to things like specific to my palate. I could see if you were into different things that these are both entirely
I'd pour that for my mom. My mom would probably hella dig that.
Nice.
All right. So question of the day.
Yeah.
What is it?
We've been drinking some Pinot Noir. It's Pinot Noir season here in Oregon, and we love Oregon Pinot. We're wondering where you love Pinot Noir from. Do you think California Pinot is the best? You think Burgundy, old school, is the best? You think New Zealand makes the best Pinot you've ever had? Let us know.
And if you have a reason why, tell us why.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear it.
Engage in the discussion. Because it's not just us that like to know. The other fans that watch, read your comments too. Everybody learns a little bit.
We're almost to 50 fans. We're going to have a party when we hit that.
It's going to be a good time.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, and thanks for sharing it with your friends. I hope you're having fun with your wine.
Bye, guys.